Good morning, everybody. Trying to see if you guys can see. It is snowing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And this beautiful snow is though going to turn in to, so maybe you can see it there, you can see it a little bit. It's gonna turn into rain, freezing rain today. So we are just now getting cleaned up. And it is, we were supposed to do the smoker today. We are not doing the smoker because it's gonna be freezing rain and we like to do the smoker out from underneath this. The rooster's going nuts, almost a scarecrow. It was a rough night. The boys are not feeling good. I didn't want to not be on again. I'm gonna get the rest of the way cleaned up. I've gotten my bath already, but little Theo is throwing up and Luke woke up so grumpy. So I'm gonna try my hardest to vlog for you guys the best I can. I do not know what I'm gonna get as far as footage, but I'll just try to do the best I can. So I'm gonna go finish getting cleaned up. Charles is laying on the couch. I don't think he's feeling very good today either. Okay, I'm all cleaned up and I just gotta figure out dinner tonight because we were gonna do this smoking, but now with the freezing rain we're not. So the pork butt, we got a pork butt and a chicken. And I put both in the fridge here, which desperately needs cleaned out. So I'm gonna try and get that done today. I'm gonna put the pork butt into the freezer. Actually, I'll just put it in the freezer down here. That way we can do that later on in the week, probably Thursday. And then for dinner, I think I'm just gonna roast this chicken, just plain. Charles made, it's Sundaes. So Charles made this like concoction last night. So he'll share what he did with that with you guys later on when he makes his sundaes. He's making, I think, a Butterfinger type sundae is what he's planning on for today. For Sundays. But yeah, I need to get this done. I'm about to take laundry done. This kitchen needs some help. Kate's hands are full. She is with Theo. And he's not acting like he's not feeling that great, but still he was throwing up, so he's not wanting to eat and he just needs some attention. And Ronnie's trying to help me with Luke because he is just so grumpy today. Bad day for him. Like I said, probably won't have him on at all today. And the girls are napping because Jake is actually working. He got a job online, but Katie and Jake are both back in college. Starts back up tomorrow, so they'll be back to their full-time being a student, but he's also going to do this part-time online job that he got. So this little miss right here is not sleeping through the night still. She has her occasional sleep through the night. So Ash and Brooke stayed up with her last night. So they were up. She said they said she was awful last night and was up about 4 to 5 times. So they did not sleep good. So they're still kind of napping. So I'm gonna get these dishes done and I need to do some laundry, and we are gonna go in the basement today and I want to get that organized because I plan on filming a pantry freezer tour for you guys because I haven't done one of those in a while, and you know, just kind of show what we're doing and why we're not buying like a lot of canned goods and things like that as we're showing our weekly hauls with you. And that's because we don't need a lot of that stuff. So I got a lot of cleaning and stuff. Breakfast hasn't been made. Don't know what I'm gonna make for breakfast. It is actually 11, so I don't even know that breakfast is gonna happen. And that's just kind of how it's going today, with the boys kind of taking up everybody's time. So let's just get some of this started that I gotta do real quick. Okay, so now we're in the basement. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. This needs to be addressed today. We still need to put this table together. This is our gaming table, which we have yet to put together. This garbage is overflowing and needs to be taken out, and there's a garbage there. Luckily it's garbage night. I have one of the kittens. This is where Theo spends a lot of time down here. So he's got a lot of toys and stuff out everywhere. I'm about to throw that laundry in. There is a desk over here that some do their work. They got school supplies and stuff out they were looking for yesterday. More Theo toys. Christmas stuff that still needs to get put away. So we're gonna work on this today. Then I'm gonna film this, straighten up this big pantry mess. There's even dirty clothes everywhere. And I'm gonna share the big old pantry mess after I get it cleaned up. So that's what we're doing this morning. The recruits have stepped in to help with the kitchen. Even little Theo. They're all helping with the kitchen. God love them. So I'm gonna let them have at it and I'll move on to something else.
I'm getting some kiwi. I'm getting one slice of kiwi.
You're getting one what?
One slice of kiwi.
A slice of kiwi? Oh, baby. Are you gonna try to eat something?
Yeah, but that yummy.
Does your belly feel better now?
No, I have
It still hurt? Did you throw up some more?
no.
No. Whew.
It was a lot of drugs.
Yeah, a lot. I know, babe. Is that why you holding your bowl? You waiting for kiwi? G will get you some kiwi. And over here is Messy, Messy Dog. She slops water and food everywhere. They say that's very typical for a Dane to do. I think a lot of big dogs with big mouths do that. Let's get your kiwi.
When I brought it down.
These are not very thin strips. Oh, I don't know how to put this one. I'm scared.
I heard you, sis.
I don't want to put my fingers. There we go.
There you go, Boogery.
Okay, so Ronnie is making for her and Brooke, because Brooke did get up and come down, some of this chocolate chip bread that we got at Aldi. I showed you guys in the haul yesterday, and they love it. They think it's wonderful. It's all melty and gooey chocolateness. Do you love it?
Yes, I do.
They love it. So they're going through all of that very quickly.
Guys, my tummy is feeling better.
Yay! And you ate all your kiwi?
Yeah.
Good job, baby. So yesterday, Charles put up some pictures of paint colors in the kids' bathroom because we're trying to find something to go with this Harvest Gold. And I did look on Pinterest and different things, but we're trying to find the right color that everybody's agreeing on. So he let everybody vote. So here's a look at the 8 colors that he put up, because I actually filmed that for you guys yesterday. And then I'll show you what our family narrowed it down to, the 2 that they narrowed it down to. But you guys leave your opinion down below, which of these 8 colors you think is good. And then I'll show you the 2 and you can pick from that too. So here is a look at yesterday at Charles putting that up. Okay, so these are the colors, and you can see it next to this gold, Harvest Gold, I think is what it's called. So Charles is holding a light up for you guys. So just kind of, it's numbers 1 through 8, starting 1 at the top, down to 8. A little harder to see. You guys let us know what you think. And then he's got a little voting system there. We're voting for our top 2. So I voted for number 7 or, what did I say? 2. 2 or 7. And Charles voted for 3 or 8.
8 if you want to go dark, 3 if you want something to make it not feel. Again, I'm just a little concerned that 8 is going to make it feel cramped in a 5x5 box, whereas 3 will be a little bit more open but still cover fingerprints and.
And I like the little hint of the redder in the number 2 and 7. I think that looks a little bit better, but you guys let us know what you think. Okay, so here are the color choices that we narrowed it down to, so you guys give your opinion. So far, it's 2 votes for each. Everybody hasn't voted yet at our house. But number 2 and number 7 were the winners here. And let us know which one you like. And then we just had a comment come across about, which is a very good comment, and it was, you guys were on such a strict budget before you moved. Now that you moved, you're still on a budget, but it just doesn't seem like you're on a strict budget anymore. So, I thought we'd talk about that for a minute, because some of you are new and some of you aren't, and some of you might have just forgot. But when we bought this house, as far as the pool goes and things like that, we were given a check as part of our arrangement for $8,000 to fix the pool. Now that is what it was supposed to cost for a new liner, and then one of the persons said, well, it does look like it needs some minor repairs done. So all in all, they figured in at $8,000. And this is, we ended up going with the pool company that we're working with now. And they did not know, and we did have 2 different people come out. They did not know that our pool was completely crumbled on the bottom. I mean, walls caving in, crumbled mess. Which we actually have a video where we show you guys when they drained, and they're in there, and you can see it's just gone.
It's all eroded out.
Yeah. So then nobody will touch it. We were like, well, can't somebody fix it? Can't somebody fix it? Nobody will touch it. They bulldozed it in and put in a new, you know, in-ground pool for a whole lot of money. So we are still sticking to our $8,000 allowance that we got. And with that, we're going to be able to buy this bigger above ground pool and do what we want to do. Eventually, in the fall or whatever, we will have to figure out, start putting money away, you know, for the deck and stuff like that. That's not included, but
Excuse me, Charles.
it will cover that. And they're working in the basement. So I'll be down there soon to show you guys how that's going along, because I haven't been down there yet. I took over finishing in the kitchen while they went down. Anyway, so long story short, we set that money aside when we bought the house. And it's just now that we're able to do it. If you guys were with us before, you saw we put half of that money already down anyway, because we put it down on the liner for them to come drain the pool and get measurements. And that's when we found out that it was all eroded. So now we had to go put the other half down, which is what we did when we picked out the pool that we wanted. And now we're gonna have somebody come in and, you know, install it, which he thought maybe doing it himself, but it's like $1,500, which is still part of that 1,000, or I mean 8,000. So that still keeps us in budget. So we're gonna let somebody else do it for us. However, the filling in of the other pool, we're gonna try and do what we can, but we're gonna work with the contractor and make sure we're doing it right. Am I missing anything?
Mm-mm.
Pretty much cover it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, obviously the in-ground pool would look nicer, but between the concrete that's just kind of falling around the sidewalk, and I think that's because it washed out underneath, but you know, just there's so much to do for that. We don't know that the lines are any good. We know it needs a new filter. So I mean, those are all things that we just weren't able to tell until we were able to get here and get somebody to come out and do it. So you know, it is what it is. I'm not stressing it, but yes, we have a giant hole in the ground, and the upside is this is going to let us move the pool, which an above ground pool is going to give these kids everything they want to do. They're going to be happy because they just have a pool. But the one we're going with above ground is almost the exact same size as the in-ground pool. But it's going to let us push it back farther, because the one thing about this backyard is there's really no backyard. The pool takes up over a third, almost half the backyard. So
well, fenced in wise. I mean, you know, we have 10 acres, so we have a big backyard.
Right. Yeah, the fenced in part of the backyard. By the time I add another fence to keep the little kids from going and falling in an in-ground pool once it's open, we would have about a third of our backyard left, actually.
Yeah, that's already
because I would
fenced.
have to fence around the pool, so a fence inside the fence, just for safety. At least with an above ground pool, I can just gate off stairs where they can't get up to the above ground, and I don't have to worry about them or the dog falling in the pool accidentally or anything like that. So there's going to be some advantages to going with it, but the biggest one's going to be we can push that pool to the other side of the one we've got in the ground now. They probably see me looking in the distance because I'm looking out at where the pool would go.
Oh, we got the window. Ignore all the cups up there.
But it's going to let me push that pool out back farther, and we'll reclaim all the ground in front of it. So the kids, if they want to do, you know, races back and forth like they did in the old backyard, they'll be able to do that again. If they want to do cornhole, that'll be a good level area to be able to do cornhole in the backyard.
I'd love to do that.
And keep the little ones within a fenced area, so that, you know, because we're trying not to make the front yard a playing yard because it's just too risky. In the dog
there's no
or one of the
need.
kids. Yeah, we got
There's
so
no
much
need.
back here.
The front yard's beautiful, and to sit on the front porch is fun. But that's the extent of
Yeah.
wanting the kids in the front.
And this is going to let me put a swing set back here too, because I don't have to worry about the swing set encroaching on where the pool's going to be.
And we'll also have a
People.
swing set in the back 7 as well.
Right.
We will have 2 swing sets. And then the other, and hopefully both of those, well, not hopefully, they will happen this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get
They
it.
will both happen this year. And the other thing too is like he said, it's just a safer, we're actually happier getting the above ground safe wise. Especially now that Cora's here too, because she's
a klutz.
she is something. She is a klutz. She can be a little dingy, but she's perfect. But it just makes it safer all around. So only Kate remains at the moment, but they've been down here working together and looking so much better than what I just showed you guys. And somebody had asked about seeing the basement cat. Hi, Simba. There's our Simba. Okay, guys, basement is done. Everybody worked together. We got our table set up here. It's an old beat up table, and it is for games. We got to get the bench. All right, show the friends, honey. Wow, you the best jumper ever. So that still needs to go to the garbage. It's a bunch of styrofoam.
Does that go to garbage?
No, not the trampoline. Behind you.
The big box.
And then we got a little pile of stuff here that needs to go to the garbage. And that's it. I mean, everything else
Oh, that.
is all put together. I did organize the whole pantry area, so I'm going to give you guys a tour of that. And the freezers tomorrow. Only thing that needs some help is my laundry room. Laundry room's looking a little bit rough. I'm about to run up another load of laundry. Got more going. Charles just unclogged the utility sink was clogged. And there's always something to see all this stuff. It just all needs picked up. But and organized back here. But that's for another day.
What are you doing?
I'm making some muffins.
You are? Are you feeling better?
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember.
Can you tell the friends how you make the muffin?
I'll show you how I make them. Like add a little bit of powder, then I mix the thing around the circle, then I'm ready.
Is that all you do? You add the powder and mix it all in circles till it's ready? Is it done?
Then you look at that bite.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that pineapple bite.
Okay, as soon as the girls are done with their muffin mess and Ron's doing some dishes for me, I'm gonna get dinner started. I just filmed a look into our pantry and freezer for you guys for tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And it is a long day. It's been a long day. Got a lot done, a lot accomplished, feeling good about the day. But still a lot more to go. It is 3:15?
Yeah.
It's 3:15, but we are so, I told you this morning, didn't even know if anybody was gonna have breakfast, if it was gonna happen today. And everybody's just been making this or that and doing this or that. So it's gonna be an early dinner because everybody is hungry. So I'm gonna get that started here. It'll probably be 4 o'clock, and I'll share with you guys how I'm gonna make this chicken. So I'm gonna start off with a whole bunch of garlic, and I'm just gonna cut some slits in my chicken. And I'm gonna stuff some of this chopped garlic in there. That's a big piece of garlic. That's alright. Try to infuse it that way. And then the rest of the garlic I'm gonna stuff in here. Then I'm also going to stuff some onions and carrots inside. If I had some fresh rosemary and sage, I would shove that in there too. But I do not. I also have a little bit of parsley, and I'm going to go and put that in there as well. Then I'm going to top my chicken with a little bit of mayonnaise. This gives a really good crunchy skin, and I think it works better than a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to top that. Try and keep that in there. Then I'm going to pour over some wine. I'm just using this rosé. I'm going to top this with a little bit of sage. And a little bit of thyme. Then I love Better Than Bouillon, and I'm going to take a good spoon of that, a nice sized spoon, and I'm going to mix that in with a little bit of water and pour that in there, or you could just use some chicken broth as well. And this just makes a really good flavorful chicken. Something else that's really good actually is if you pour miso in it as well, or instead of the vegetable or chicken broth. And that's it. I'm gonna just cover this. It's gonna be super flavorful. I'm gonna bake it like this for about 30 minutes and then uncover it and let it crisp up. So somehow we went from gonna eat early to 6:30 and I'm finishing dinner. I don't even know how that happened. I am a mess because I've been nonstop today, cleaning and doing stuff. I'm getting wore out. Right, babe?
Yep. Your dinner helper's sitting in the doorway.
Yes, my dinner helper that is now getting big enough to put it in her head.
Wherever she wants.
Wherever she wants, yes. But I want to show you guys because this would actually be really cute for Valentine's Day as I'm starting to kind of think about that. I need to pick out, you know, activities to do with the kids. Well, Luke and Theo. This is, I don't know if it's really picking up how red. That looks kind of orange to me. But it's really, really red. It's Flamin' Hot macaroni and cheese. I saw it downstairs when I was organizing the pantry and I was like, let's go on and make it. I've had it forever and haven't made it. What a cute Valentine mac and cheese that would be if it's any good. So we'll let you know if it's any good, those that eat it. But I'll show you guys dinner here in a minute. The chicken, here is the chicken. It is out and looking good. Just waiting on the dinner rolls. Okay, so here is dinner tonight then. I have some green beans in the can because that's what the kids prefer. This is Hawaiian sweet rolls, and I just melt some butter and put it on top and then add some garlic, salt, and some dried parsley. Mashed potatoes. The Flamin' Hot Cheeto macaroni and cheese I just showed you guys. Stuffing. This is fresh green beans and mushrooms. That's what I like. Some cranberry sauce and our chicken. That's what we're gonna have tonight. Okay, so we're all sitting down to dinner except for our little Theo. He's starting not feeling good again. Brooke's not trying the flaming hot.
I am not a big fan of spicy food.
Yes. All right, Ash, what'd you think? Flaming hot.
Okay, you want chicken?
They're good, but they're a little spicy.
Brooklyn.
Spicy. You said very spicy. All right, Ron.
Okay, so I thought they were just, you know, colored noodles. So of course I get me some because I have no, like, hot things tolerance. Like, I can't handle spice. So I eat it not expecting it. Oh, it was spicy.
Kate.
It tastes like buttered noodles.
They're good, but they have a little bit of a kick.
They got a little
It sounds
kick
like
to 'em,
more
but I
blue
think they're
getting a
good.
little red.
You think they're good?
Mm-hmm.
Not even trying them.
I'm not doing it either. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, I broke out. I just went to go look and say, surely I've got a bubbly or some kind of sparkly water hidden somewhere. And I had a sparkling grape juice hidden. I had actually bought a 3-pack of them, so we have 3 of them. Watch, Ron. It has been exploding all over the table. And they love that. That's a nice treat for them.
For tonight's Sunday night Sunday, I am doing something inspired by these Butterfinger bits that Noel had picked up a few weeks ago when we talked about making sundaes. And I wanted to come up with something that, you know, if I didn't have these Butterfinger bits, could I mimic kind of a Butterfinger, you know, ice cream? The kids love their chocolate and peanut butter, so, you know, that's always a good thing to have around. So kind of mimic that a little bit, and what I put together is I made kind of a more like a, I think, a Nestle Crunch bar, but it kind of has a little bit of the tackiness and the taste of a Butterfinger, made with just some common things I had around the house. So I actually made this concoction right here, which is made from a bag of, well, not a whole bag, but it's made from chocolate morsels, peanut butter morsels, and then I added in some Rice Crisps that we had. Probably could have used Rice Krispies if I had those, but since I had the Rice Crisps, I just used those. And then I used a bag to give it kind of that sweeter, kind of tackier kind of taste that a Butterfinger has, mixed in some caramel corn, and just kind of mixed all that, melted the ingredients, mixed in the crisps, because I wanted something that had kind of a good crunch when they went and, you know, kind of offset that creamy texture of the ice cream to the crunch of a Butterfinger. So they've taste tested it last night when I put it in the freezer, and they said it was pretty good. We did go online and find some other recipes to mimic Butterfinger after the fact, but that's okay because I didn't have any corn flakes, and that's one of the main ingredients they suggest. So I'm happy with what I've got. I'm gonna throw these together, make these kids some Butterfinger inspired ice cream sundaes for this weekend, and I think then I'll spend the rest of my week figuring out what I'm gonna do next weekend. So here is tonight's ice cream sundae.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but We get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Here are the ice cream sundaes for this weekend. If you are a peanut butter lover, this is your ideal. Not very focused, sorry. There we go. We get a lot of color. I could put a cherry on top of that too, but I don't think that would set well with the peanut butter. So, alright, I'm gonna go give these to the girls.
So those look amazing. The kids said they are so good. I wish I wasn't doing this healthy eating so I could have one. But that's alright.
Does not do chocolate, but he is starting to eat strawberry. So I'm going to cut the top off this cone.
And we just give him the tiniest drop of strawberry ice cream because he's trying to really like it. But he only eats a tiny, tiny bit, licks on it a little bit, and then he's done. So we make little mini baby cones. But my battery is going to die, so I'm gonna go on and wrap this up and tell you guys good night. I can go get in my pajamas and get ready for bed. We will see all of you guys tomorrow for a look at the pantry and freezer tour. And then we'll see you again after that. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye everybody.
Bye.